Pop my back. Just kind of sit up and wait.
I hate that. You pops and you try and pop it, but it doesn't. Like how I couldn't pop my finger for like a day when I really.
Broadcast has been stopped, huh?
I wonder why it does that the first time you try and connect. It's always the first time, too.
Yep. That's a nice PDA you got there.
Right?
We need to assemble your new body with the things you collected. Just stuff all of it into the suit with the dead body.
When did I make that?
This is crazy.
Don't worry,
Get off
it'll
of it.
work.
Oh, it's my role. I remember that, that's my role.
Make sure it's all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts. Alright, try activating the suit from the terminal again.
Ugh. I can't believe we're doing this.
It will be fine.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
You'd go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important. I need to launch the Ark.
You'd really do it? Change body?
Yes. If you want to stay here, I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
What would it be like before? Close my eyes
And then open them again.
Alright, let's do it.
Thank you, Simon. Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up. We need to loop back the activity manifested by your current Cortex chip, run it through the amplifier, feed it into the new chip, and then make sure it's synced.
You lost me halfway there.
You don't really need to understand it. Just make them line up.
Damn it. Almost had it. There we go.
That's everything. You can climb into the pilot seat now.
Already?
I have everything under control, so please, have a seat. Sorry about any discomfort. This should be over soon.
It's like having your picture taken.
But with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know, Indians thought photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be right.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
What was that?
No, I just...
Why was it still talking?
It's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
Did you get that concept now?
So, what the fuck? What? Even I'm slightly confused.
I told you, man, this game just mind fucks
So
you.
it's like, so like, how long did original Simon live then?
This is based in 2118, I think. And the original Simon only lived in 2015 because of brain damage.
Are we done here?
All right.
Yeah,
Activate the cleaner, please.
sure thing.
So then, how long would that, carbon copy would have lived then, if you hadn't decided to drain the battery?
Oh, he would have lived until, I don't know, something killed him or he decided to kill himself.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's going to be alone. And if I were me, I wouldn't want that shit because I hate loneliness, especially in some shit like this.
Yeah.
Take a seat and we'll be off.
Have we figured out what happens when we die yet? Is that even possible? If there's some kind of afterlife, do you think my place is taken? The real me died like 100 years ago. Is there still room for me? What about the Simon I killed at Omicron? What do you think, Catherine? Is there a heaven full of redundant copies of the same people? Is there someone up there who called me an imposter? It's dumb luck, right? And I woke up in the right body. I basically flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron. I mean, there's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you? Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right sign. Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing. And you wouldn't mind? Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been?
God damn it, Gold.
Let me say something. I don't want to think. Please.
Why did you put their slab instead of the...
I don't know.
Say anything.
Return their
I used to
slab.
climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building.
What?
And I can still feel how I did it, you know, tuck my arm so I could push the heavy steel door open.
It's like the location version of there on top of that.
Oh, I know, right?
I stepped out onto the roof.
You were able to see
The
this,
slow
right?
rise and fall of Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge, and you know, I felt the warm wind in my hair, and the sun was setting, and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings.
So do you get how Simon's here
That one
now
over
if
there.
he died 100 years ago?
Street food vendors filled the air
Sort
with
of.
aromas of all my favorite foods.
Like uploaded his consciousness and then somehow...
Well, the real Simon had brain damage, and he was helping somebody with research on trying to like heal his brain, basically. But like, you know, they didn't have the technology to save him or anything like that. So he just, you know, his dying words were like, you know, you can use my brain to further your research, you know, because like it's kind of like a part of me lives on, because he took a brain scan of him. And Simon's brain scan turned into a legacy scan, which they used to like craft AI and like different types of artificial intelligence. And then eventually they took his brain scan, or somebody took his brain scan and put it into a machine like 100-something years later, so he could basically like live on, I guess. Because like the last thing he remembers technically is getting his picture taken in Toronto. And then he wakes up in this, in Pathos 2.
The world in a way that I've never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
Catherine? Kath? Hello, Catherine. What happened?
Wow,
Wow, what?
that's a fucking kick in the ass. I'm looking at there's already now, as of an hour ago, a exotic armored tier list
Think it
for
could be the
Destiny 2
atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of
for
Don't worry, it should
both
hold.
PvE and PvP.
It will hold.
And it's like there are only 2 hunter exotics you don't have. There's 2 that you don't have, only one of them you actually want, and they're both chess pieces.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes. But generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since
Alright, I'll be
we
back.
tend to
I'm
wake
gonna
up where we
go
went to
make
sleep.
food.
My
Okay.
experience is more like
So yeah, I
an
actually have to pay
ever-changing
attention to my
moment
stove.
that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
Oh, good, you're back.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
Spoke to me.
Looks like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was gonna kill you for sure. Glad it didn't.
Me too. Looks like we're closing
God
in
damn
on the
it,
ocean
Gold.
floor.
Good, not sure the climber can take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach town.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
The Oview's been here. We're following your own footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps,
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
don't remind me, freaks me out. Alright, let's head for town and find that ark.
Okay. So are you just watching this from your phone while doing something, or what?
Tao? Come in, Tao. Please answer, Tao.
How did you even know I was streaming, by the way?
Skip.
Let's move out. We'll try the next one.
Stick to the lamp lights. They won't go near them.